Hello viewers and welcome to another episode of JMC. So in this video, as you know that we are doing this hilux project, so the engine of this hilux caught fire and it was burned completely out. So today we are going to rebuild its engine, and I'm going to show you that what is the current condition of the engine and what we are going to do with it. So viewers, this is the engine of the hilux. This is a 2kd 2.4 liter turbo engine, and it's a diesel engine which came in this hilux, and because of some circumstances it caught fire and it was burned completely. So now we have take all the parts, the intake manifold, exhaust manifold and everything out of it, and we are cleaning it up and trying to rebuild it now. So these are the all parts of this engine. As you can see, the turbo is completely burnt out, the intake manifold has been burnt out, the exhaust manifold, because it is made up of iron, so it is fine, we are going to use it, and the cams are fine, the head is basically fine, the block is all okay. So we are going to use most of the parts, but we are going to need a lot of new parts. So for that reason we have bought another donor engine, which is right here. So this is another 2kd hilux engine. It's the same engine as that, but as we have got this for parts only, so we have took all the parts away from it and we are going to use for that engine. As you can see, the intake manifold, we took it off, fuel pump and most of the things were with this engine. It also didn't contain a turbo, so we will have to buy a new turbo, but most of the parts were with this engine. So now I'm going to show you what parts we have and what's next that we are going to do. So this is the intake manifold from the new engine, and this was the original intake manifold. The manifold is basically fine, but the throttle body sensor with the map sensor attached, this is all burnt out, so we can't use it, and it is also burnt out from here, so we can tighten it up and it will be a problem. So it is better to use a new one, and this is the what we have now. So after the intake manifold, the gens are also fine, so we're going to use them again, and then exhaust manifold was fine, we are going to use it. The turbo, I think so it can be rebuilt. This side I will get it new fresh air side, and I think it will be rebuilt because the exhaust side, I think so it's fine. And this is the tappet cover. It's also from the new engine because the previous one was burnt out completely. So this is all what I have done now. Now I'm going to clean all these things up, and then I'm going to give you an update when I'm going to open the head of that engine and see how the block look like, and then we are going to fit it back, and hope so you guys will like this build. So stay with us and subscribe to watch the complete build, that how we are going to put that engine back into this vehicle. So viewers, our hectic day, half of it has been passed, and now we are at a stage that we have gathered all the parts that were available from our current engine and our donor engine, and now we have gathered them all, cleaned them all, and as you can see, here are the parts. I'm going to show you all the parts in a while. Now our plan is to fit all the parts to the engine, and then we are going to look for the miss and faulty parts, and then we are going to start it. So now I'll show you that what parts we have and how good they are. Actually, I was surprised to see that the parts were in very good condition. So viewers, here are all the parts that we have available right now. As you have seen that they were so dirty, and all of the parts, most were rusty and broken and belts. Now we have sorted all the parts, cleaned them out, and as you can see, this is our head is in very awesome and nice condition. We have cleaned it all up, pressure washed it, and our intake manifold is available here, MAF airflow sensor is available here, we have our fuel pump and our power pump, we have got it, our valve cover, exhaust manifold. Just only the part that we haven't sorted out yet is this turbo and some of the sensors. So I'm also show you the block, that the block is also in very good condition. So here is the engine block. We have just cleaned it up, and now just needs to be pressure washed, and then it will be all fine. So the block is also in nice condition. It has a bit of rubbing, but it's all fine right now. It is good to go. So now the next thing that we're going to do is attach all the parts. So here are all the parts. Now we are going to attach all the parts to the engine, and then we are going to look for the faulty parts and all the missing parts, sensors and everything else, and hope so that next video will start it up. So that's it for today. I hope so you like the video, and the starting of the engine and running of the vehicle will be shown in the next video. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching.